Hello, hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So this will be an ancestor reading. All of my readings are timeless. It could be past, present, or future energy. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force the story to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a personal with me, all that information is in the description box below. Okay, so if you're returning, you might notice that we have a new oracle deck here. Now this one is called Secrets of the Ancestors. This one resonates more to me than the other one did. The other one was like the only one I could find, and then this one popped up for me, and I was like, yes, this one resonates for me. This one feels more ancestral accurate for me personally, but this also matches up with the tarot, so every card in this deck has a tarot card that is connected to. So let's get into it. I'm still picking up on the energy that I got in the last reading about your ancestors trying to give you a gift. Okay, so that energy is still there, but we'll see what comes out. Okay, Spirit angels, that's what's got to the truth. I'm gonna get higher beings, please put all that energy into me. Give this here, so go there. Give me energy. Thank you. Oh, and these have reversal messages as well. So this is the unknown, and it says enigma on the bottom, and then this one is the high priestess, and it says intuition and knowingness, and they're both in the reverse, but I'm just going to read the unknown. Okay, fours could be significant to you at this time, specifically 44 or even twos. So those twos are about making choices, harmony, balance, and fours are about stability and growth. Okay, it says still trying to control everything. The answers you seek are unknowable at this moment, or the divine is not ready to give you the full picture right now. Nothing is certain. This is not a yes or a no, but a pause. This one doesn't even have a card that is connected to in the tarot, but it's giving like hangman energy. Trusting the unknown is about having unwavering faith. Believe in your bones that your ancestors have your back and are guiding you towards something greater. It may feel scary, but when we trust, amazing things can happen. The unknown calls to step into a world of infinite avenues where dreams are born and miracles unfold. Let go of expectations and open yourself up to what could be. Alright, and so since it's in the reverse, I'm going to read the reversals called Shadow Aspect. Don't be a know-it-all. Leave room to be surprised by life. It makes you feel confident and secure with your intelligence to show how much you know. But release the idea that you have anything to prove. It is safe to know it is safe to not know everything. Actually, no, you're good. And then it says declaration, I am being guided and protected. Okay, and we have the high priestess in the reverse, and we know that it's about trusting your intuition and be guided at this time. So, and we get this a lot on this channel when it comes to the ancestor readings of trying to be so much in control. It feels like this collective has a really hard time of releasing. So, and trusting yourself and trusting the divine, trusting your higher self, trusting that your ancestors are leading you forward. Okay, sometimes you just have to surrender and let go and let God. You can't be in control of everything. You can't always know. You could plan your life out as much as you want, but we all have free will. Things just happen. Okay, thank you. The Tower reverse, that's the first card. Okay, you can have heavy Scorpio in your chart. Woo, we starting off strong with the major arcanas, baby. You have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Sheesh. You have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay, Judgment and the Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Seven of Wands. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Heavy on the Gemini and the Virgo, okay? Alright. 10 of Cups in the Fool and 6 of Wands in the reverse in the healing message, okay? Whew, the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the Empress, Taurus energy, the 5 of Wands, the Hierophant, more Taurus energy, and the King of Cups. The Hangman, and I said it was giving Hangman energy, right? You have heavy Pisces in your chart, heavy on the Taurus. Why am I hearing like, and I got something like this on the TikTok I did earlier. I believe it was the TikTok I did earlier. I can't remember. It was either the TikTok or it was either the TikTok I did, my most recent TikTok. That would be like, I posted it the day before I posted this. And then it could be the soul message too. I can't remember what reading I said this in. I can't remember. I think I said something similar to this. I think I said something about like fighting like God, or like, I don't know if I said fighting God or being in conflict with God. I don't know if some of you guys are changing your spiritual beliefs or what you follow, if you're leaving the church. I said it somewhere. I said something to that effect in one of these readings I did recently. I just don't know which one. Okay? And it's like, why are you fighting when he's trying to feed you? You know, like, why are you fighting when, like, why are you resisting the plan when all I'm trying to do is bring love here? Look, the moon in the reverse, bring clarity, bring truth. Yeah, don't get stuck in a past energy or in an old belief. Okay. And what messages do your ancestors have for you? Have the Tower in the reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Four of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. I've been saying all the tarot cards wrong. Three of Swords, Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, the Hermit. Could have heavy earth in your chart. You have a Virgo and Capricorn here. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. What is it that I said? I said this. Being afraid of your dreams coming true. Thinking no matter how hard you work, things won't change. I said that. What reading I said it in, I don't know. I want to say it was a soul message reading, so if you feel called, watch it. Being afraid that your dreams won't come true. Being afraid that you're not in alignment with what you're meant to have or accepting a gift. Yeah, being disappointed. They want you to know that that's not true. You've done the healing, you've done the work, but you're keeping yourself at a standstill out of fear. Spirit is like, I'm trying to bring what you're manifesting in, but you are living in the energy of you'll be disappointed before you even get it. Like, you already feel like you lost it before it's even put in your hand. That's what I'm getting. They're asking you to not fear, literally, the unknown. They're asking you to accept this gift that I was picking up on in the last reading we did. You are letting fear block you from moving forward, accepting this gift. You know what to do. You've went in and faced your shadow with the Hermit and the Devil there. The only way to move now is forward, but you're keeping yourself at a standstill, even though you know deep down that you can do this, that you got this. Okay? Yeah. You need to walk away from that mindset is the biggest energy here. Okay? and what role they play in your life. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. And look at that. The Lovers. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify that for me, Spirit. The Two of Swords. The Fool, Aries energy. Oh my gosh, look at all these major arcana just falling everywhere. Oh my god. The Hangman, Pisces energy, and Judgment. They push you to make the hard decisions. Like, this feels like they literally push you to have a new beginning. Okay, you have all of these signs heavy in your chart. Yeah, the World. They always seem to... Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. When you feel like things are getting super tough and you sit down and you pray, especially with the Hermit there, when you sit down and really think about life, that's them guiding you forward. It feels like, and I got this too in the TikTok that I did, like your blind spot. They bring that blind spot to light for you. And they help you see things from a different perspective with the Hangman, so you're able to move forward and make those major decisions with the Judgment there, to have your awakening, to heighten your frequency. They help you make those tough choices. They pour love into you, insight, when you can't see it clearly yourself. Whew, you have some... Whoever the collective I'm reading for today, y'all have some powerful ancestors, boy. When you feel like you're at the wheel of freaking fortune, oh my gosh. When you feel like you're at a standstill, when you feel like you don't know where you're going, where you turn, they give you that sign, they give you that message, that dream, whatever it is, to push forward. And right now, I feel like they really got you at the edge, and they're trying to push you off the edge into this new beginning. Like, that's what that feels like. Okay? And what they want you to acknowledge, you have the Lovers in the reverse, Gemini energy. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The cards are just like flying out today. The Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm a hint, like, do you hear me? Are you listening? I'm trying to give you this. Look at that. I need you to pay attention. I need you to have a clear head. Yeah. The Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups. You have 3 aces here. Hello. The Four of Pentacles in the World. The Two of Cups. The readings I've been doing today, amazing. I was telling the collective in the other reading, I had a really, really tough weekend. A heartbreak. And I just love the energy here. Like, it's really rejuvenating me. So thank you, collective. Thank you for being here with me and allow me to read this energy for you guys, because it's it's been amazing. You have to face the truth. You have to face some pain. You have to face something that you know is over, and I really heavily get, and what I've been getting is a mindset. You can have the happily ever after you're looking for. You just have to get balanced and believe in yourself and the choices that you make for yourself. Okay, with all of these, with the pages in the reverse, it's getting like you, either you don't see the signs, or you're not accepting the help or accepting the guidance when you know that there's a new beginning there. Because you also have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And it's like, do you want to keep living in fear and pain and misfortune, or do you want to accept the help? Do you want to accept the guidance from your ancestors? Yeah, don't you want to get into a healing, growing energy? This is pre-Empress energy, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? They're saying, if you take the guidance that I'm trying to give you with the Lovers here, because that's them loving you and helping you get into balanced energy. If you take the guidance, if you pay attention to my messages, if you really hear me and see me, what I'm trying to offer to you, would you take it? But this feels like pain of the mind. Holding on to past pain, possibly holding on to past trauma, or feeling like your plans will fall through. It's just, I'm hearing negative Nancy. Like, just, and it's not like I haven't picked up on this energy for you guys before. It feels like it's a hard energy to get out of, which is understandable. Some of our shadow work takes time to work through. But Spirit is saying, do you want to keep living in a place of hurt because you're afraid to transform your energy and rebuild anew? Or are you going to take that leap of faith? I just saw a TikTok the other day, actually, where this girl was saying that she was so miserable in her life, right? She felt like she wasn't on the right path, and she went to Mexico. She just was called to go to Mexico, and she went. And she had a total rebirth there. She got into alignment. She made the money she was supposed to make. Like, she went there with nothing and gained everything when she took that leap to do something like that. 16 on the timer, if that's significant to you. But, like, she said that she changed her life because she took that leap. She was in that full energy. She was guided to take that leap because she was tired of living in pain. I wish I could remember that TikTok. I'll try to find it and repost it on my TikTok. But I thought that was like a beautiful story to hear, and this feels like that type of energy. You don't got to go to Mexico. But there is something here, like I said, that your ancestors are trying to offer you this gift, and there's something that you need to let go of. And it feels like a mindset of being either you'll never be enough, you'll never have the talent, or something like that. You do have it in you. You just have to believe in that. You're afraid because you don't know what the outcome will be, but you won't know what the outcome will be if you don't take the steps you're guided to take, if you don't reach for it, if you don't go for it, if you don't just do it. If you don't do it, you won't know. We can't predict outcomes. We can only try our best. I remember when I first decided to get on YouTube, I was afraid. I didn't want to talk, like, even on my first few TikToks. If you go on my first few TikToks, I just use music and I typed up words when I pull cards. Now I do mini readings on there as much as I can when I have the time. I used to be so afraid to go on there and speak because that was part of my shadow work and my growth. And now I do this all the time. And like I say, I don't even care if only 1 or 2 people watch my TikToks or my readings. If it resonates with you or hits with you, I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, right? And that's what it takes. It just takes those baby steps. If you get on TikTok and you start off just like me, not saying anything, but you post it. My first TikTok got like 700 views, and I was so amazed. I was so amazed. I had a TikTok a couple weeks ago that got 3K views. That was the most views a TikTok for me has ever gotten, and I was so happy. I was sitting here thinking, oh, it's not going to do that well. Maybe it's going to do like 600, maybe like 30, 40 likes. I think I got over like 100 or something likes on it and 3K views. I don't even remember how many likes I got on it, but I was just so happy and proud of myself. And another energy is doubting yourself as well, because when we doubt ourselves, that also brings a burden on us. We have to believe in ourselves more than anybody, because at the end of the day, a lot of the times all we have is ourselves. We can have a beautiful soul team, a soul tribe around us, but if we don't believe in ourselves, how are the energies around us supposed to have faith in us if we're always doubting ourselves, right? And what skills they gave you, we have judgment. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Not half the deck falling out. The Knight of Wands. The Six of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor, Aries energy. The Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting you know how to read energy really well. I'm getting you know when someone isn't for you. I feel like your intuition is very like impeccable. I'm getting like a lot of High Priestess energy here, and she's in the reverse right now. So you might feel very disconnected from her, but I'm getting that it feels like you astral project a lot too. It feels like you sit in the other realms, in the spirit realms, and really like have conversations with your ancestors in your dreams. So if you are that type of energy, if you are remembering your dreams right now, make sure you have a dream journal with you. But you're really good at reading energy. You know how to get yourself away from unhealthy feminines, masculines, just vampire energy vampires. Like, you know how to do that because you're deeply connected more than you know. Some of you haven't woken up to all of your abilities yet, because you are love, and a lot of people are drawn to you. Okay, a lot of people are drawn to you, but you see that they're not eye to eye. So they could be drawn to you, they see success through you, and you see through the BS. Like, you put up that block. You know when someone is coming very much from ego, and you know how to nip that in the bud. Like, you're not going to steal my energy. You're not going to steal my shine. You're so deeply connected you don't even realize. You got to start meditating, lighting candles. If you have an altar, just really like connect with the ancestors on that level, because you're deeply connected, but there's a huge disconnect right now. There's a fear to let go. And how you honor them, we have the Ace of Cups. I feel like you get so many downloads in your sleep, like in your dreams, and you're not even realizing it. They will help you so much in the 3D. So really pay attention to your dreams. And how you honor them, we have the Ace of Cups reverse. Spirit, clarify that for me. I can't talk today. I have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Four of Cups, Knight of Cups. Five of Cups, Three of Cups, the Four of Cups, Five of Swords, Two of Cups, Five of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Cups. A lot of cups, a lot of love. Look, the Tower. Maybe they don't want you to be scared anymore. Well, I tell you, they handed you that cup and you have this fear of disappointment. You have this fear of getting heartbroken. You're clinging on too hard to that. So you're not filling up your cup in the highest way you can. They're like, I'm guiding you, I'm protecting you, I'm trying to show you how to be balanced, but you're clinging onto the idea if you get something that is for you, you're going to be disappointed, and they're trying to let you know that that's not the case. You need to disconnect from that. You also need to disconnect from any energies in your life that make you feel that way, because you have soulmates, you have soul tribe, people who are part of your purpose coming in to help you be on that level, to be in that balanced energy, to be so full of healthy emotion, okay? To help you connect in that way where you are connected to your higher self, where you are connected to your intuition, your soul, your ancestors, when you get those downloads and those messages more clearly because you are in sync with them. They're telling you you're not in sync right now. So there's some meditating, there's some shadow work, there's some things here. Okay? How you honor them is to get connected to, again, and get in balance again. And how you deepen your relationship with them, we have the Two of Cups reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The Page of Swords, the Chariot, Cancer energy. Whoa, hold on, that one fell on the floor. The King of Pentacles. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles out here. Whew. Whew. King of Cups in the Sun, Leo energy. The Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups. The Strength card, Justice, Leo and Libra energy. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. And the Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords. They really want you to pour into yourself. It's like the Page of Swords is giving me, and the Two of Cups in the reverse is giving me, you're ignoring. You're turning a blind eye, like I said in the beginning of the reading, blind spot. What you think you're doing, like pouring into yourself, you're not there yet. It feels like the practical side of you with the Queen and King of Pentacles here, the stable side of yourself, like the 3D version of yourself, is very stable. You could have a good job, you could have great income, you could just be living a pretty decent life, okay? But there's a part of you that is not pouring into yourself the way you should. It feels like you're holding back loving yourself, opening your heart, getting balanced, being more connected, seeing things clearly, being on the right path, being more connected to God. Like I was saying earlier, like running away, from what God is trying to give you. They're saying open your heart, open yourself up, nurture yourself. The love that they give you, they want you to pour into yourself. The love that they're trying so hard to help you receive, you need to pour that into yourself. It feels like you're holding back when they want you to fight. They want you to fight for your happiness. They want you to fight for those things. They want you to be deeply connected. There's a disconnect in your feminine energy. It feels like the Emperor is also in the reverse, but there's a disconnect right now. It could be like saying affirmations for your feminine and masculine energy. It could be playing, I think it's 639 hertz, the frequency. That helps you open your heart chakra, and I believe that one also helps you balance your feminine and your masculine. There's another one too that helps you balance your feminine and your masculine, but I can't think of it right now. Sorry, I think it's 528 or 582. It's one of the two. Those help you open up your heart and get in balance. I can check my manifestation playlist. I have it in there. Hold on. Oh, it's 528. Yeah, those frequencies help you. So if you need a binaural beat or something like that, I would suggest that to help you get more aligned. And definitely meditating, doing offerings for your ancestors if that's something that you do. Finding a way to connect again. It feels like a disconnect. And some of you, this could be your first time really dabbling in stuff like that. Maybe you're learning. Okay. But there's something here where you're very reserved in your own heart. Like the stability side is there, but the emotional side, you opening up your heart, there's still a little block there. The gift that they passed down to you, got the 7 of Wands. Could be seeing 777 too. Spirit, please clarify the 7 of Wands for me. 10 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Wands, the Devil, the 5 of Swords, the Empress, the Moon, the Queen of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Hierophant, the King of Swords. It feels like they want you to be strong and resilient. And it feels like they gave you the strength and the courage to not have to go through what they went through when they were here on this earth. That's what that feels like to me. They taught you how to be a fighter, but they also are clearing the blockages of what they had. That they couldn't go towards their dreams and their goals depending on how far back your ancestors are. But there was dreams that they couldn't fight for that they are changing for you. There's an energy here of like, I was blocked from this, but I release you from this, is what I'm getting. I'm telling you, there's so much knowledge here. Like if you have like a book or something from your ancestors where you could gain knowledge, but if you don't, there's something happening in the astral realm. Like it's something happening where you talk to them and they give you that knowledge. Like sometimes when I'm meditating, I don't always get the answers while I'm meditating. Sometimes, like, or most of the time, the answers don't hit me until I come out of meditation. Like I could feel myself getting the downloads during meditation, but when I come out of it, I get all the downloads. I write them down, stuff like that. And what my spirit team, what my ancestors and guides are trying to tell me, that's what this feels like. It feels like you guys are going to get those downloads and it might not hit you instantly. So don't be afraid of that. Don't be like, oh, I just did this meditation, I didn't feel anything, da 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 da. It's going to hit you at some point after meditation. They are clearing the blocks because they had to fight so hard. They had to live in survival mode. They're releasing that from you. They're releasing you having to go through that for a huge chunk of your life. Like they did. Okay? Whew. That one was strong. That one was strong. Okay. And their hopes for you, they have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, and it flipped upright because y'all saw it was in the reverse. The Ace of Cups, the Magician reverse, clarifying the Magician reverse. They do not want you to doubt anymore. You are protected. You are meant to have this beautiful new beginning. You had all the aces come out in this reading, all of them. That's a rare occurrence in a reading for all the aces to come out at some point. They don't want you to continue to think that you are not enough, that you can't do this, that you're not talented enough, that you don't have the skills. They are saying release that mindset. It only causes you pain. You are guided by them, by God, by the universe, whatever you believe in, to get out of this mindset of lack, to get out of I can't love myself, I can't do this, I can't have the thing that I'm hoping for and wishing for. No. Get out of that mindset. It's clouded judgment. Get out of that. Your Ten of Pentacles is waiting for you, but you have to believe it is there. And I look at that. You are in true alignment, and they're trying to get you there. You have to believe in yourself the way that they believe in you. They are giving you all the signs. You could be seeing angel numbers. You could be seeing spirit animals. Actually, like saw owls. So owls could be a spirit animal for you. You could be seeing butterflies, dragonflies, ladybugs. I don't know, like a uniquely colored cat. Not common or something. There's true alignment happening for you here, my loves. You just have to believe that it's yours, that you can do it, that you are great enough to do it. They wouldn't bless you with this gift. They wouldn't fight so hard for you if they didn't truly believe that you had this in you to do. Okay? And how they want you to heal your ancestral line at this time. We have the Ten of Cups reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. Look at that. All the freaking aces on the board. Ace of Wands. The freaking Star. The Three of Wands. The Moon. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to disconnect from. You know what makes your heart happy. Spirit is saying it's time to move on. You know it. Yeah. Set those boundaries. Even if it's a boundary within yourself and the specific mindset that you have. You need to get out of the air of disappointment. Facing all these empty cups when God is trying to hand you this. When your ancestors are trying to hand you this. You need to get out of that karmic mindset, that unhealthy mindset. You need to let it go. And if there's people around you that you need to disconnect from with the Three of Cups in reverse, do that. Okay? You have to learn how to love yourself and nurture yourself. Putting yourself first. Believing in yourself. No more fighting with your ancestors and God to have this new beginning for yourself. In the healing message, we have the Fool and the Six of Wands. Spirit, please clarify those energies for me. Thank you. The Six of Pentacles. And Seven of Swords. The Five of Wands. the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups in the World behind it. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. Stop telling yourself, excuse my language, but bullshit. You are in conflict with yourself. You are in a fight with yourself when you have abundance on the other side of the door. We had the Nine and the Ten of Pentacles, where your legacy is on the other side of the door. It's time to stop telling yourself those lies that you can't have, that you won't win. You have to take a leap of faith towards something. You cannot let your ego get in the way and telling you that you can't have it, that you're not enough. That mindset needs to be let go. It's a lie. It's a mask that you wear to not go for what you believe in, to not go for what makes you happy. You're exhausted with the Nine of Wands in reverse. You're exhausted battling yourself. Take that leap into abundance. This is pre-Empress energy. Let these seeds grow, plant them, let them grow. Let them help you step into true alignment. Let them help you find your happiness. Connect to them, because you're coming from a place of ego. The door has to close. The door has to close. No more fighting. No more hiding. It's time to take that leap, babe. Time to take that leap. Advice for the collective. Advice. The Eight of Wands. Excuse me, the Knight of Wands. The King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Pisces energy. The Seven of Swords reverse. The Eight of Swords. The Star on the bottom of the deck. The Sun. Babes, let's go. And I don't usually say that, so maybe an ancestor used to call you that or something. The Fool, the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, the King of Swords in the reverse, Death in the reverse. Don't be afraid of the transformation. You are aligning with destiny. You are aligning with your happiness, okay? Don't get scared. Don't fool yourself into thinking that it's not going to work out. That is a lie. You keep yourself at a standstill with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Your intuition is screaming at you. We have the High Priestess of reverse here and the High Priestess upright in your advice. Follow in your intuition. Don't get stuck in your head. That is false ideals in your head. You can have the abundance. You can have the stability. You have to nurture and care for yourself. Like I said, that part feels like it's already there for you, but this is the part that needs to get into alignment. The emotional part needs to get into alignment. You have destiny right at your door. You cannot be afraid to take that leap. The readings today have been so intense, but they have been really beautiful, honestly. I'm about to get into oracles. I do get intuitive messages off of oracles, but if you're not an oracle person, I understand. I will see you in the next reading. Advice for the collective. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Child of the Cosmos is number 46. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you. Is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and fall into a pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go at it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities that there ever were and are or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? I'm telling you, they're saying that you don't have to go at this alone. Like, that's you in the middle, and that's your ancestors surrounding you. That's your spirit guides. That's your angels. That's your spirit team. Pouring that intelligence into you so you can fly with your wings. You just have to really accept that help from them. The guidance that they're trying to give you. The downloads, the messages, everything. Advice. A personal issue reaches resolution, Cancer energy. What do you need to release? Conclusions are within reach. Nothing is yet set in stone. A time to give rather than take. A fiery climax approaches, Aries energy, and then that was Virgo energy as well, and emotions are running high. Advice for the collective. Ooh, that was quick. Metamorphosis. Embrace transformation. Things are now different. Oh, I didn't grab that one. Hold on. Metamorphosis 106. The number could be important to you. Water, more than any other element, is very used to change, like lobsters, which must shed their shells in order to grow. When the conditions call for it, water transforms itself from liquid to solid and to gas. And while it may appear that the way we humans change a little more subtle and slow than that, as ever-changing beings living in an ever-changing world, we're constantly transforming too. Every moment of every single day is the opportunity to embrace or resist change. When we embrace change, we embrace the intelligence of life. When we resist change, we resist the intelligence of life. Often it is in the growth phase that we feel most uncomfortable. When we've outgrown our skin or our shell or our old ways of being, it requires great courage to release what was for the chance to begin again. This is what it means to transform, and it's what this card is all about. It's time to embrace what's changing around you, within you, and see it as an opportunity for great transformation and growth. Healing Waters activation. I embrace the changes that are happening around and within me. I'm ready to let them transform me. I feel like that oracle was so perfect. When you resist change, you resist the intelligence. You can no longer resist. You have to let this happen. Flow with your ancestors. Advice for the collective. Okay, I thought third one. Divine animals. So what did I say earlier about seeing animals? And then enlightenment. So number 22 and number 43, and then we have Soulcraft on the bottom. Honestly, you're probably going to get some type of like big, huge confirmation from an animal. I'm getting like third eye activation, third eye chakra awakening. If you see an owl after this reading, comment below. Like, seriously. Like, because I was picking up on owls earlier. Advice for the collective. So we have memories of Atlantis. You could resonate with Atlantis. Spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. I know I read a lot of oracles, but because I get channel messages on them, I read them. Okay, so messages of Atlantis is 106. Wasn't this one 106 too? So that could be an important number. October 6th, January 6th. That could be important. Those 2 days are coming up. So you could find this reading at that time, or just pay attention to those dates, or come back to this reading on those dates if something significant happens. You're being transported through a gateway to connect with ancient Atlantis. Know that by drawing this card today, you are receiving blessings from the Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of the soul. You are becoming aware of your gifts, and that is an exciting time, but also a time when the energies of your ego can become loud and obnoxious, which I feel like you guys are really in. Know that this gateway is appearing to remind you to stay aligned with the highest good and rooted in the energies of devotion. Then there can be a great coming together of the human and spiritual, and you can live in a more evolved way. Advice for the collective. We have peace. I'm a being of love, and I release all the negative energy. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And then we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. We have surrender. I can release my need to control. Assertive. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Did I say assertive? I don't know what I said. Envy. I'm the same as everybody else. On the bottom we have happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. This gives to me to like let up a little bit. This also is telling me like don't view others' lives and think that they're doing better than you or whatever. Especially like on social media. Social media is fake. People will show you what they want to show you. But don't be like, oh, I wish I had that, or da-da-da-da-da. You're on your own journey and so are they. And just because somebody shows you that they're happy doesn't really mean that they're happy. So seek your own happiness. Don't envy anybody else. You're on the right path. You just have to release, surrender, and get more deeply connected here. It's the biggest message. To really hear those messages and downloads. Advice for the collective. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Drum, dream and journey. Elders number 34. March 2nd could be mean something to you. Maybe the month of July. Move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by your family members, past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetics and behavioral patterns. It's Aboriginal. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. Their hunter-gatherer culture is ancient, spiritually are rooted in traditions and balanced with the earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that will help you heal and adapt to the ever-changing planet, but also understanding of what a spiritual life should be. The elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. It is an embodiment soul. Yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical, therefore he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, he It's an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you've had experiences of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on, and also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks you have created for you. That was such a perfect oracle, because what did I say? And the gifts that they gave you. They released you from what held them back when they were here, and whatever lifetime that may have been. Bro, I love when like readings hit like that, because it makes me emotional. I know I'm a Pisces. I'm not a huge crier. I feel like that's just something super cliche, but when like stuff like that hits me, it makes me so emotional that I want to cry. Advice for the collective. We have don't stop. Look, there's something better. Look for a sign. We have unlikely. That it feels like you're asking to stay in your comfort zone. Look at that. Big happy changes. And trust. Abundance on the bottom. I'm telling you. Don't stay in your comfort zone. Let people see your light. Trust the divine. Trust spirit. Trust your ancestors. Affirmation of advice, spirit. Thank you for all your messages today. Affirmation of advice. Thank you. I'm allowed to say no. It is my birthright to thrive. Alright, collective, I hope that helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here and making it to the end of this reading. If you feel called to book a personal with me, like I said in the beginning, all the information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe, you guys stay blessed, and I will see you in the next reading.